started. It's a little after 4,
Sounds
so
good.
Okay.
I want to be respectful of everybody's time, and I want to make sure that we give plenty of time to our wonderful guest speaker today. We're thrilled to have join us. And I know Natasha is going to do our introduction. So Natasha, are you ready?
Okay, so good afternoon, Nora. My name is Natasha Cole. I'm a global messenger and also a health leader. Noah Mason. Noah Mason spent 34 years volunteering and working with Special Olympics up until December 2019. She then decided to take a leap and go out on her own, offering non-profit consulting as Nora J. Mason LLC. Nora worked at Special Olympics in Pennsylvania, Delaware, Connecticut at the 1995 Special Olympics World Games, and most recently with Special Olympics North America. She ran events and programs, worked on healthy athletes, and raised funds for Special Olympics. But her most favorite area to work on was, of course, athlete leadership. So, one applause, Nora.
Hey, Nora.
Thank
you. It is such a pleasure to be here with all of you and to see all these familiar faces. Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to talk to you about this because I think that this is something so important. And I will tell you personally, I didn't stop enough to think about what being grateful means. And so just for the next hour, let's spend a little bit of time talking about it. I ask that everybody be respectful of one another. Everybody will have a chance. Debbie's going to help me because if I don't see everyone on the screen, you could just tell me if somebody, maybe raise your hand. There's a couple times I'm going to call on you to contribute. But I just ask you for the next, 50 minutes or so, put everything else aside. Put aside what you're having for dinner, put aside what you have to do for Special Olympics and your practice, and just kind of clear your mind and get to a place where you can really just think about things a little bit more clearly. Any idea, some of you have taught me what being grateful means. So anybody want to take a stab at what do you think being grateful means? Allie, how did I know you were going to be the first?
Well, I learned how to be grateful because I started this job recently with my friends at Benchmark, and they always appreciate the way I do things for them. Like I work as a community assistant. I do like extra cleaning. I help out the office. I help out the dollar store that people buy items and stuff. And one of my good friends, his name is Ron Lesko. I mentioned all the good stuff that he does to appreciate me and how much I appreciate him. So I told him one day what I was thankful for. And I said that I was very thankful for him, for all he does.
Okay.
And he appreciated everything I do for him.
So that's great. So I'm gonna stop there because you said something really important in there, and that was about being thankful for things. So that's part of being grateful. Anybody else want to jump in on just what do you think being grateful means? Natasha? Yes,
I am grateful to my fellow co-workers, and I'm a self-advocate coordinator in the audit office, and I am grateful for my work, and I show respect and also take turns talking, and also I do my job really well.
Very nice. So I'm going to. I can't see all of you on my screen, but now I can see the presentation and you can see it. So I'm just going to jump around and ask people. So when you're grateful, grateful is about being thankful. Ali said that, you know, it's about being thankful instead of complaining about things. It's about
Appreciate it too.
showing happiness versus what else? What would be the opposite of happiness?
Sadness.
Sadness.
Okay, versus being sad. So being grateful is about being positive and cheerful instead of what?
To be negative.
Instead of being negative. Great one.
And upset all the time.
And it's about showing appreciation versus what?
Negative.
Okay, being negative, or if you don't show appreciation, what are you doing?
That's
Being
so
rude.
You're showing a lot of negative between other people because you don't want to you don't want to be sending a lot of negativity to a lot of other people, because if you get that negativity, then the other person is going to get it too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
being
true, yeah, it
negative. It's about criticizing. So when you're grateful, you're positive, you're being thankful, you're happy, you're cheerful, you're showing appreciation for everybody, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Right? Instead of being negative. So
It's me. What do you, are you talking about? Are we going back to the mo? Or do you want to the right for me?
Guys, whoever's
you guys,
talking,
just,
though,
you know
guys
what,
should
do me a
mute.
favor, mute yourself if there's people talking in the back, and
Thank
you'll
you.
have lots of chance to jump in.
Thank
So
you.
Excuse me, Nora?
gratitude is the same as being grateful. And that's about things like what we said, showing appreciation for everything. It's about always seeing the positive in something. And it's about giving thanks to things. So,
Hey, Nora, can I mention
Yeah.
something?
sure, Allie.
I was gonna say at work, we have this bulletin board called the gratitude board, where people appreciate the stuff that they do. And whoever gets pulled out of a drawing, they get money with their paycheck. I was one of them.
Wow.
Wow.
Money with your paycheck. That's pretty
great.
good.
Yeah.
So when you are playing Special Olympics, when you're at a training, when you are at a competition and you're playing your hardest, what is something that you can do to show that you are grateful?
Help people.
Yes, ma'am.
You can
That's what
help
I can-
people. What if
help
you
people.
fall down? What if you fall down on the soccer field? What could you do?
Help
Oh,
You
them
can help that
There
person.
be-
Get up.
somebody else.
Ask the
like,
person if
pick
they're
them up.
okay and then ask for medical.
Help.
Okay, so you could get up, right? Megan, what's something else you could do?
I'm really good at bowling and I'm not good at track, so can I try my best on that?
Sure, you could try your best in any of the sports. So
I'm a good bowler.
when you're playing together and you might be participating in team bowling, what can you do to show others that you are grateful?
They're waiting your turn.
By waiting your turn? Absolutely. So Megan, if you do bowling, what is something that you can do to be grateful to your teammates?
I have a new partner now, so I have a new partner now and I'm really thankful for my new partner.
Yeah, okay. If you have a new partner, you can
Yes.
appreciate them, right?
Mhm.
For
And
what
with
they
her
do.
that too.
And if you are playing your hardest and you're playing true to your sport, you can be negative or you could be very positive and cheerful, right? Which is a way that you're showing how to be grateful. And are you going to complain? Is that a way of showing that you're grateful?
No.
No,
No.
no, not at all.
So think about how can you be grateful in your training and your competitions? How can you be grateful in your job or at work? And how can you be grateful in your community?
Can I ask?
Albert, what do you think? What is one way that you can be grateful?
By
sharing your story about Special Olympics and being and also helping other Olympians and thanking them for, they thank you, you thank them.
Albert, that's great.
I like
Good
that.
one.
I like that.
I like that.
Dan,
like that.
Dan, can I ask you? Dan, what do you think? What is one way that you could show that you are grateful, either in Special Olympics, maybe in your job, or in your community?
I'm very grateful with Special Olympics and my job, a big Y. And I'm very, very thankful for everybody who cares about us. Because I love you guys.
Thank you.
So
So
Dan,
sweet.
Dan, how can you show us, you are great at this. How can you show us that you are grateful? What is one thing you could do?
But I do, I'm a good host.
You're a great host.
I'm
And
a
you
good
always
host
make
of Big
people,
Y.
what do you always do when you see somebody?
Smile.
You make them
There you
smile
go.
and you smile, and that shows us that you appreciate us.
Yep, that's
Yes.
So I'm gonna say, James, what is one way that you could show that you are grateful?
Is there a James or oh my gosh. Gosh.
I'm on Zoom right now.
Any idea, James?
Respect.
Respect is a great one, James. That's a
Yes, it
great
is.
answer. A great way to show that you are grateful to people. Ryan, how about you?
Being grateful for our blessing.
Being grateful for our blessing. So how can you show somebody that you are grateful?
It's called thanking them. Thanking them for being who you are today. Be somebody, and you will always be a hero to them.
Great answer. Jacob, one more. What do you think, Jacob?
Being compassionate for other people.
That's
Being
great.
Yeah.
Because you know what, Jacob, we're all so different, aren't we? And so being compassionate to people and understanding that we're all different is really important. That's a great answer. Great way to show that you are grateful. One more, Teresa. Go ahead, Teresa.
No, my name is Alicia Skowski. I am her daughter, right?
Okay.
I'm grateful for everything that goes around me, like my health, my family, and my friends that I hang out with.
Great. So how can you show that you are grateful?
Like be kind to people, like at work, whatever. I mean, like that.
That's great, to be kind to people at work and understanding of
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
Like today, like today, I with a friend a couple of minutes ago, and it kept back around between 3:45 to be in this meeting, whatever. So she did it for me, but she can do it with me again, like last night, like yeah.
Okay. So think about, I don't want you to answer because this is a hard one.
I can tell.
Think about how do you measure up being grateful? How would you rate yourself? Don't answer this one. Think about this one. How would you rate yourself in terms of being grateful? Do you think you are excellent at it and every day you are grateful for what you have and others around you, and you're always thanking and showing people that you're grateful? Do you think you're pretty good at
I'm
it?
grateful for everything that I do, plus with the family, plus my nephew. I just can't ask you to share.
All right, let me get through the rest of these and then we'll call on everybody. Do you think you're pretty good at being grateful? Do you think you're sort of average, maybe in between?
me.
Or do you think maybe you're not very grateful? Like you say you want to be, but
Right.
you're rarely grateful. Or do you think you're never grateful? There are some people who everything is negative. They're always complaining.
That means
So do you guys think about, do you know anybody like that that's
because
always
people-
complaining? There's
Going with
always
us.
something wrong.
He did.
What you said?
One of my customers did.
Yeah, well, you don't have to
I made it up.
don't tell us who they are. Don't tell us who they
I don't
are.
know, I keep that a secret, Nora.
Well, but think about where do you fall in this chart of being grateful? Are you one of those people who are never grateful? Or are you one of those people who goes around thanking everyone, appreciating things, and telling them that you really do appreciate them? And even
Well-
if you fall, even if you're all the way down at the bottom in 1 or 2, then there's always room to be better. So starting today, you could, if somebody's making dinner for you tonight, what could you do?
You
could
can
say
thank them. You can say thank you.
Excuse me, Nora.
Even if it's not your favorite item on the menu,
Love you.
what could you do?
So
Be honest.
Just suck it up and try to just eat it, or if you
Yeah.
really they don't like it, it's just your own opinion. It's just doesn't matter if you don't like it or you do like it. It's just a matter of trying something different to be good to try.
Great, great answer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it as this though. I know we all grateful. I know we're all grateful in our own hearts and our own minds. But the real truth is God makes us grateful. Because when God makes us grateful, though, when we do something really good by helping our job coaches, helping our teammates, helping people in the community, by asking them exactly like, say, sir, do you need help with anything? Or you say, ma'am, do you need help or anything else? If the person says yes, I appreciate it, or if the person says no, thank you, I appreciate it and everything else. So sometimes you can always help a person and everything else. So because that's how God mostly comes to us to make us grateful. That's how we
great,
make ourselves
Raymond.
grateful.
Yeah. So wherever you fall on this chart, always know that tomorrow you can start to be more grateful for things, and being grateful is a better way to live life. So
Nora,
Yes.
I'm learning how to cook, and the person that's teaching me how to cook is very grateful to me.
well, you should be very grateful to them for teaching
Yeah.
you how
Right.
to cook.
Yeah, because I just got started a little bit.
So
I cook for
every
myself all the time.
day, every day you will be challenged by things, and you will find it very hard to always be grateful. I guarantee it. And so back in January of 2020, I was like on top of the world, and I thought, okay, I'm doing great. I started my own business and was
there
ready
you go.
to do some amazing things. And I was then diagnosed with cancer. And I was like, whoa, where did that come from? Wasn't ready. I didn't choose that to happen to me. And I said, I got angry and I got mad. And I will tell you that I was down at the bottom of that grateful chart. And then I said, wait a second. Every day life is going to throw you curveballs, right?
Mhm.
Everybody
Mhm.
knows sometimes your team doesn't win. Sometimes you might lose your job. Sometimes somebody in your family gets sick and maybe even passes away. And it's really, really hard to be grateful. But I tell you, you've got to look around you and find people in your life and things in your life that you have that you can appreciate and be thankful, and you will lead a happier life by doing that. And so I got over being mad and I said, you know, it is what it is. I can't change it. So my family really became my inspiration, and they were what I was most grateful for. And when you find things that are positive in your life, that bring you joy, that you are grateful for, that will help you get through those challenging times. So one of the things that I find is helpful is picture yourself as the sunshine, and you're in the middle.
Okay.
And all the rays that go out from the sun are the things that make you happy, that you are grateful for in your life. So you can put a picture of yourself in this circle, and then you can just write words like your family, your friends, Special Olympics. Who's grateful for Special Olympics?
We all are. We all are.
So
Debbie
you
Holmes.
could put your pet, you could put anything. If you love ice cream, you could put ice cream. If you love the snow that's going to come pretty soon, you could put the sun, you could put the snow, you could put the autumn leaves that have to be raked. Whatever makes you happy and brings you joy, you could put on your sunshine. But make sure you put yourself in the middle with a picture of you. So can I share with you my sunshine?
Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me,
Yes.
Nora, question to
My
ask you.
sunshine looks like this.
Wow.
So there's
Wow.
my family in the middle,
Wow.
me and all my boys. And I'm grateful for sunshine and warm days. I'm not grateful really for cold days, but I don't want to focus on that. I only want to focus on the positive things that bring me joy.
Cool.
So my family. How many of you know Michael Mason, my husband?
I think I've met him a few
So
times.
I'm
already.
also grateful. Michael and I started date night because we were so busy. And when I got sick, I said, you know what? We're going to go out twice a month. He plans one night and I plan the other night, and we have our date night. So
Very nice.
I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for all of you because
Thank you.
especially when I was sick, I found such inspiration from Special Olympics athletes who helped me through it. I'm grateful for quiet times when you grow up in a family where there's lots of activity and lots
Excuse
of
me, I
things
gotta
going
go.
on. Sometimes we like to just have quiet times. So I'm grateful for my dog and walks in the woods, and my favorite meal is eggplant parm. I'm grateful for that. Obviously, I'm grateful for my health. So having good health is another thing to be grateful for. Anybody think of things that you are grateful for? Carly?
Yes.
Helping others.
Oh,
When they need
Carly,
help.
that's amazing.
That's nice.
That you can be grateful for helping other people because
That's
you're
nice.
bringing them joy, and yet you're bringing yourself joy by helping others.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a great
good
one.
thing.
Who else? Who doesn't have their camera on? Brian. Who's Brian who?
He's the one with the glasses, though. You'll see him.
Drexler.
Brian Drexler. Is that you without your camera on?
No.
Turn your camera on so I can see you.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got Brittany on the phone. Brittany, do you want to share? What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, that's a great one.
That's a good one, no doubt.
That's a
about it.
really good
Yeah,
one.
that
That's
is.
a good
That's
for.
good. That's a good one.
Logan,
I'm grateful for my family, my boyfriend.
your family and your boyfriend. Why are you grateful for them?
Because my boyfriend means the world to me.
Very
That's
nice.
nice.
That's
Did that-
really
That's
sweet.
special.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Good,
he's
yeah.
special to me.
So do you all think that you could create your own sunshine with a picture of you
Yeah.
and
Yes.
list all these things around that make you grateful?
Oh, that's
Oh,
And these should
absolutely.
only be positive things, things that bring you joy, things that you are grateful for in your life. And then
Yes.
where could you put this?
And on my wall.
You
Hang
put
it
it
on
on
your
your wall.
wall? Great. Where else?
How about
could
your
you put it?
wallet?
Where?
Your wallet.
You could put it in your wallet. If I put it in my wallet, it would probably get lost. Like I wouldn't take it out.
If you have a hole and make it stay, it won't leave out your wallet.
Okay. Brian, where could you put it?
I am thinking about work because like the reason why I feel grateful for work because I am a leader. I would speak up and speak out loud, making myself heard, and I get to spread the word to my fellow workers and then also to my fellow Special Olympians. So I'm a grateful leader, so I can help. Special Olympians I work for, and then also and then also to my fellow staff.
That's great, Natasha. That's great. So I didn't even think about posting it and hanging it at work, but I think it's a great place because we spend so much of our day at work, and then it also lets your coworkers see what you are grateful for. So I just want to hear from Ryan because I called on him. Ryan, you're so patient. Ryan, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for having my mother. That's number one. Number two, I love CD. Love being a global messenger. And I got a girlfriend.
Whoa, that's another.
That's funny. I like that one too.
Yeah, her name is
Ryan,
Davis.
Your mother should be on your sunshine. Maybe there's a picture of you and your mom. And then all around it can be all the things that you are grateful for. Dan, what do you have there? What are you showing us, Dan?
I am very, very thankful. I'm very thankful I have a girlfriend. Her name is Jennifer Joy. She works at Berry Star Insurance Group. I'm very, very thankful with Nora Mason. And I love to be with her. I'm very, very thankful to be a global messenger. And this is what I thank for my life. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So
if I were to send you all in the mail a sheet with that looks just like this, do you promise me that before Christmas, you would each fill it in and put a picture of you in the center? It could be like mine with your family. or it could just be you, maybe
Okay.
with your medals. And then all around your sunshine will be things that you are grateful for.
Yeah,
Everybody
good idea
promise?
too,
Can I
yeah.
send
Good
this to
idea.
you?
Yes, I'm saying yes.
All right.
So Nora, I have something to say.
What's that?
I'm thankful for I am good at Special Olympics training on Zoom because I love the trainings a lot.
That's great. Well, so it can be funny too. So people laugh at me, but I say now I'm grateful for hair.
That's me,
Because
Deb.
I didn't
That's
have
me,
hair. I
That's
didn't have
me.
hair when I was going through chemo and I was sick. And so, Aaron, you can probably relate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was much
Yeah.
easier. It was a lot easier not to have hair.
This is what I'm going to say to all the guys here at Special Olympics and all the guys from Global, all you guys as global messengers. You guys, we are the grateful ones because we work hard for what we achieve every single day by doing these Zooms and learning to become Special Olympics athletes. And I know we set ourselves that we want to become global messengers to send a message to a lot of athletes to let them know that, you know, we're still here. We're still doing what we got to do and everything else. So, and we just want to say to you, through your chemo, we just want to say thank you for being here and everything else. So thank you for being on this earth. Thank you for whatever you do and everything else. So, because I tell you, with all that chemotherapy and everything else, so and the COVID though, we would have never did this and everything else. So we just want to say thank you.
Absolutely. Well,
Good
you
job,
are
Aaron.
welcome. This is, there's just something about changing every day when you wake up in the morning.
Yep.
You go look at your sunshine and you just smile and appreciate the things that you have, because you never know. You never know when life is going to throw you a curveball. You never know when things just aren't going to go your way. But even despite all of those challenges and things that happen, you still are special. You still have Special Olympics.
Yes.
And you still have so many things in your life to be grateful for. And it will make you be a happier person if you're reminding yourself of all the things that you have to be thankful for. So on your sunshine, it should be, it could be funny things, it could be your family, it could be the leaves that fall, it could be silly things, whatever brings you joy and whatever you are grateful for. Those are the things that should be on your sunshine. So I'm going to mail you all a big chart with a little gift inside. By Christmas time, everybody's got to promise me they're going to build their chart, their sunshine, and then you can send me pictures of it. Okay?
The
deal?
Cool.
No,
I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for your smiles and all the joy that you bring. And my page wasn't big enough, so I couldn't fit everybody's picture on here.
I see Dan.
But we can see you though. We can see you though.
Let's see.
Don't to be
Some of these
with us.
pictures, I even have more hair, so it's growing. It'll
I see
get
Bobby.
So remember, there's always, always, always something to be grateful for. Even when things don't always go your way, right?
Right.
There's things that you can look and say, you know what? I'm pretty lucky.
Right.
Right? So
Right,
what do you
yeah.
say? Let's all be grateful together?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So
Exactly.
let's open it up and talk about being grateful and positive
I get lost in
And
this.
who haven't we heard from?
Brother.
John, I'm gonna pick on you, John. John Brillante, because I like you, so I'm gonna pick on you. What are you grateful for? Unmute yourself. Your lips are moving, but I can't hear you, John Brillante. What are you grateful for?
Yeah.
I go to work every day. I help out people.
John, that's got to be so rewarding. I admire you because I could not work in a hospital setting. But I admire and I respect people who do that. So when you're in a job where you are helping other people, I have such respect for you. And I really do. I admire that. And especially going through what I went through the last year and a half, it taught me to have greater respect for people that are in roles like that.
And we always keep the hospital nice and clean.
Yep, it's important.
Yes.
Especially now. Absolutely.
I work for Camp Harkness though, and I'm also a cleaner there. But then we clean up a lot of cabins in like the last couple of days. And today we just had a little small gathering with our coworkers and our coworkers, and we did a good thing by helping them out and everything else. So like I said, we pat ourselves on the back because we did a good job between like helping out at the beach and making sure we clean up the cabins, make sure we clean up the hall. I was there this week when they had the motorcycle show out there at Camp Harkness, and I stayed and helped clean and everything else. So I took care of a lot of stuff.
That's great.
That's how grateful I am.
Like it's always important, obviously, to be clean and to do those jobs, but especially now, people need to be really careful. So again, I've got a lot of respect for any of you that are in fields like that.
I work too, so it's like I work like every day, only but Fridays.
Wow.
That's good.
Brett, what did you have to say?
I am grateful that I found a spot to hide so I could join this Zoom while I'm at work. It's very hard for me to have time for Zooms with how long work has been, but I'm grateful that I get to see everybody and grateful for everything that you have done, Nora, and just grateful to hear your voice and to get to see everyone.
That's good.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad that you were able to jump on. Brittany.
I'm grateful for Thanksgiving because it's coming up.
So Brittany, what's your favorite thing on the table for Thanksgiving?
Turkey and all the fixings.
Oh yes.
God.
Yeah, kids don't want with stuffing.
Oh yeah.
Who loves the stuffing?
I know.
I like
it.
I do.
We all do.
I love
We all
the
do.
stuffing. Natasha, how about you? What's your favorite thing on the table?
My favorite thing is creamed onions.
Ooh,
That sounds pretty good. Yummy.
You know what, Natasha, you gave me an idea because we're going to my sister-in-law's in Rhode Island, and I don't think that was on anyone's list. So we're gonna bring some creamed onions. My father always made creamed onions.
Really?
Who is Brett
cool.
likes the beer on the table. Brett. I'm gonna have a glass of wine.
I love that beer though. That's the best part.
So who else have we not heard from?
I didn't start mine yet.
Megan, what was that?
I didn't start mine yet. Can I do it?
Sure.
So I'm thankful for all the group messengers and my friend Logan, my friend Kimberly, and my favorite roommate Chelsea and Kathy. Don't they?
Thank you, Megan.
You're welcome, Rumi. And I am thankful for Debbie Horn. She is the best girl I ever have, and she did an amazing job on this training.
Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you.
That's very nice,
You know
Megan.
what? You know what I think of for?
Hey, can I, John Taggart, how are you? I haven't heard from you, have we?
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing on the table for Thanksgiving?
Oh, my favorite thing on Thanksgiving is baked potato.
Oh,
potato,
potatoes, very nice.
Yummy.
I like stuffing with sausage. How'd you like that one?
Stuffing with apples.
Albert, how about you, Albert?
Turkey, green beans, and potatoes, and stuffing.
Wow. Does anybody have the green bean casserole?
Yes,
I do.
yes.
Yeah.
Mushroom soup, and it has those fried onions on top.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law always made that, so we have to keep making it. She's no longer
That's really
here, but that's a must to be on the table.
Wow.
Well, I just want to thank everybody. Debbie, thank you for inviting me. This has been wonderful. I'm going to send everybody, Debbie's going to send me all of your addresses, and we're going to mail you a sheet with the sun and all the rays, and you're going to fill it all in, and there'll be a little something in that package for you. That's a little gift from me to remind you to always be grateful.
You know, I like it.
Hey, Nora,
Yes, John.
can I put in my brother-in-laws? Because the thing is, they're both Ray.
Yeah.
Sure.
The two of them are named Ray.
Two of your brother-in-laws are both Ray?
Yeah.
That must be confused.
Instead of the rays of the sun, I figured, why not? You know?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, if I can put hair on mine, you can put your brother-in-law's Ray.
That's true.
So
That's
it's
so
been my
funny.
pleasure. Thank you, everybody.
Nora?
Thank
you, Nora.
Thank you.
I hope we
Thank
see
you.
you.
We're grateful for you.
Thank you, Deb.
Debbie, we're grateful for you too.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
Yeah, me too,
Let's
Debbie.
give Nora a really big
Me
round
too,
of
Debbie.
applause and thank her
Thank
so
you.
much for joining us and focusing on the positive.
Yay, thank you.
Nora, say hi to Mike.
Thank you.
Nora.
I will say hi to Michael. Absolutely. So what should we do for our next date night? I have to plan it. Where should we go?
I'm thinking of restaurant.
I'm thinking about Applebee's.
How about setting up a tent in your backyard?
Oh, you know what? I told them we were going to clean the basement.
Having a nice picnic in the backyard.
To-do list.
Underneath the tent, you know?
It's just gone.
Okay, if you guys have any other ideas for Nora and her date night, you can email them to me and I'll send them to her.
Thank you, Deb. I like it.
All
How about time check?
Thanks again to Nora.
All right,
Thanks everybody for being on the call. You're all amazing, and we'll see you on December 7th for the holiday party. Nora, if you want to join us, you're welcome to. I'll send you.
December 7th.
If you haven't RSVP'd, please RSVP because we have to get ahead count in advance. So I'll send you guys a
It's
follow-
on Zoom, right?
One more
It's
round
on,
of applause
it's
for
on
Nora.
Zoom, right?
No.
Yes, it is.
It's on Zoom, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
It's on Zoom, right?
Wait a second, I
It's
asked.
on Zoom.
Okay.
It's on
Bye,
Zoom, right?
guys.
Everybody have a good night. Thanks, Nora.
right.
Yeah,
Bye,
bye.
Chelsea.
Bye,
Bye, Kathy.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is on
Bye.
Zoom.